Breaking news coming in right now. A massive escalation in the Middle East. Reports confirm that the United States has launched a major strike near the Strait of Hormuz.
The Middle East is on edge tonight as the United States launches a massive strike near the Strait of Hormuz. In what officials are calling a decisive operation, powerful 5,000-pound bunker buster bombs were dropped on Iranian missile facilities.
According to U.S. Central Command, the targets were deeply buried and heavily fortified underground sites. These locations were believed to house anti-ship cruise missiles capable of threatening global shipping routes.
The Strait of Hormuz is not just any location. It is one of the most critical oil transit choke points in the world.
Nearly a fifth of the world's oil supply passes through this narrow stretch of water every single day. Any disruption here can send shockwaves across global markets within hours.
Officials say the strike was aimed at neutralizing a growing threat to international maritime security. Tensions had been rising after increased military activity and warnings from U.S. intelligence agencies.
The decision to strike came shortly after strong statements from Donald Trump calling for permanent damage to Iran's capabilities.
Successful, and it continues, frankly, as somebody said, they could leave today and it would take 10 years to rebuild the damage that's been done. But I think we have to make it a little bit more permanent because no other president has to go through this, and we shouldn't have any other president having to go through this kind of a thing. And if they didn't want to do it, if for some reason they didn't want to do it, we'd have the same problem. We don't ever want to have that problem again, not with lunatics. We can't have lunatics controlling nuclear weaponry. So I just want to thank everybody.
The use of deep penetrator bombs suggests that the U.S. intended to destroy hardened targets, not just send a warning.
These weapons are specifically designed to penetrate underground bunkers before detonating. This indicates the seriousness of the mission and the importance of the targets involved.
Early reports suggest significant damage to missile storage and launch infrastructure. However, there has been no official confirmation yet from Iranian authorities on the extent of the destruction.
The big question now is how Iran will respond to this escalation. Military analysts warn that retaliation could come in multiple forms, including cyber attacks or proxy strikes.
There is also concern about potential threats to commercial vessels in the region. Global oil prices are already reacting, with markets showing signs of volatility. Shipping companies are closely monitoring the situation as risks in the region increase.
Several countries have urged restraint, calling for immediate de-escalation. The international community fears that further escalation could lead to a wider regional conflict.
Defense systems across the Gulf region have reportedly been placed on high alert. This strike marks one of the most significant escalations in recent months. It sends a clear message about the U.S.'s stance on protecting strategic waterways. At the same time, it raises serious concerns about the possibility of a larger confrontation.
For now, the world watches closely as tensions continue to rise. Will this remain a limited strike, or are we witnessing the beginning of something much bigger? Stay with us for more updates on this developing story.